Win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centre, cellar cold in the December.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going all poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose.
A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time.
Sugar. The darkest.
This bout.
Well, I hope you brought your son. And there's the bell to start the round. Jab slightly off target. Catch and shoot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fight that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fight.
A very competitive round here so far. That hook misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nigel Benn has heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can small blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot would.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. So it's plan B time after being... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Pretty close fight here in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His stamina is sharp. Misses with the jab. Sugar Ray Leonard days. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
And he just misses with that jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I need you to switch back. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. And win the round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't find a home with that jab. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about... Oh, Leonard just got rocked! How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
So far, both of these fighters have had their moments. One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They are giving us a high-tempo show. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your...
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to go back out there. I need you to...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Beautiful counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of return.
No rest for the weary. His stamina is off the charts. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about...
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
So be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your...
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
And now you've let him back into it. Come on, you've let him back into the...
Okay, now you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not...
Or league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and...
They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, and there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nobody home with that hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating. Sugar Ray's in trouble. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. They miss with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. As bad. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
What good sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that nothing.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might buy my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my boat, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over. 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 undisputed. I'm undisputed. I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed. It's over. 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 I'm undisputed, baby.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here is Nigel Benn. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 72 point. It's Nigel Benn. Saul.
This bout is scheduled.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment. They ring the bell, and here we go. Just misses with that jab. That left hook misses. A nice breeze in the air, Johnny. This has to feel a little foreign to these two fighters who are so used to fighting indoors.
It's been a long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable and kind of sensible. It's night time now. They're waiting for the big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fight shoulders to get that job done and perform.
That counter shot lands. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. Wow. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. These two are the perfect dance partners. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Well done with that counter shot. Missing with the hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. There's a counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what right now is.
The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A lot of effort being exerted here. The straight right just misses. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in perfection. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter.
Heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to party. Walk around the ring. He's just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose him around.
Trying to land that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
7. Are you all right?
I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. They're boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He just split the guard with another uppercut.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The straight right just misses. They have no respect. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the... And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. And that hook scores.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fight?
Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place?
It's all right, wait it out. Don't worry about it.
He couldn't seize the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That jab misses. That jab misses. Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. The straight right just misses.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And Saul Canelo, the dark.
This bout is
So much hype. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Just avoids a left uppercut. Big hook to the body. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Beautiful left hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better.
Back into this. You're better than this, kid.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And that hook misses. Can they figure out the combination to this sink? Can't land the jab there.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of us. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Nigel Benn overwhelmed with power, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Let's talk about Benn in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He threw the hook, didn't land. So much firepower here. Can't land that jab. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They need to be careful they don't...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
What resilience to be...
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
Jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again.
But be confident.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Look at me, look at me.
You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. It's a good start to the round for this guy. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom. Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
lot of effort being exerted. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to them.
Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? It happened. You saw it here live. A knock.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact.